The name of the song is Head Honcho, coming from the artist Eminem, featuring Easy Mill. Alright, let's check it out. Lyrics are pulled up just in case we need them, guys. Let me verify. Yeah, lyrics pulled up. Alright, let's jump into it.
Doing my best just to not blow my cover. Know it's all just a test, but I can't pass up this hunger. There's still a hole in my chest, and I'm trying to strap it with numbers. All you hoes got your checks, but I'm a queen when I run up. Cross a king with my hunters, shooting threes in abundance. Rookie G's acting thuggish, you pawns to me, shut the fuck up. Annihilation's what we live.
That's a lot of chess bars, guys. Rookies, rook, pawn, king, queen, check. A lot of you have my check. It could be like a verification check, but obviously it could be money oriented also, but definitely chess. Let's get it, guys.
Numbers, all you hoes got your checks, but I'm a queen when I run up. Cross a king with my hunters, shooting threes in abundance. Rookie G's acting thuggish, you pawns to me, shut the fuck up. Annihilation's what we love, steady hitting, getting dubs. Just wait till we get the guns out. 45 na kalibre o 9, ikaw na bahala sa dinami-rami mong mali. Utak mo lang may tama, sakitin mo mag-isip pare, laka malang naban at naglalim-laliman. Ang sarap mong ilublob sa dagat, di kailangan magpatunay sa sino man ang nakikinig. Di masasalag ng sentido o ng iyong bibig. Picture this, I might be a hero to your little kid, or a villain, either way I'm the fucking head honcho.
I think in terms of Easy Mill, probably hero, like in many instances at least, right? Like specifically, if you are a young Filipino coming from the Philippines, you definitely, and specifically if you're into rap or like rap is even your thing, I do think that Easy Mill probably is the biggest artist that ever came from the Philippines to America that's actually getting some type of traction at least. He may not be the biggest. I think his father was also a musician, guys. He may not be the biggest there, right? But I do think that in terms of the crossover, from the cultural crossover, guys, he has the potential to definitely be a hero to many kids, specifically Filipino kids.
A hero to your little kid, or a villain, either way I'm the fucking head honcho. Money come from my flow, the clip a lead blanco. Get the bread pronto, yeah I'm the head honcho. Money come from my flow, clip a lead blanco. Then get the bread pronto. I got loose scripts, two grip, that's the shit I'm smooth with. I'm the new kid that these fathers can't fool with. Shit my noose lips, I tighter than how these boots fit. I got
interesting. He's a new kid. I wouldn't call him like specifically new because I've been listening. We've all, at least if you've been in the YouTube reaction space, we've all basically been listening to Easy Mill for a really long time now, guys. So he's not like specifically new, but I think for the people who are off of YouTube specifically, Easy Mill may be like a brand new artist for them, right? I think that he has the potential also to out-rap many rappers that are rapping like on the radio, guys. Definitely. So he's a new kid that these fathers can't fool with. Fathers to the game, maybe potentially. But anyway, let's jump into it.
Kid that these fathers can't fool with. Shit my noose lips, I tighter than how these boots fit. I got that new drip that drowned Titanic or cruise ships. Don't you dip and dabble too.
I got the new drip that drowned Titanical cruise ships. Okay, so drip, water, maybe water dripping, obviously. The Titanic sunk via an iceberg. New drip, maybe also some type of jewelry, gigantic chain, charm, something. A lot of diamonds, ice, right? His chain is big enough to sink the unsinkable ship.
Boots fit, I got that new drip that drowned Titanic or cruise ships. Don't you dip and dabble too close, just watch us from a distance. I don't fuck with all that glucose, you fall and need assistance. I could do the same, but who knows? I'd rather say get riddance, Jack the Ripper, ripping paroles and
maybe like a diabetic bar, guys. Guys, I don't know what's all that glucose. Os means something sugary and sweet, so fructose, sucrose, glucose, something sweet, right? He doesn't really mess with the sweetness. I feel you, right? That's all I'm gonna say, but I feel you.
Don't you dip and dabble too close, just watch us from a distance. I don't fuck with all that glucose, you fall and need assistance. I could do the same, but who knows? I'd rather say get riddance, Jack the Ripper, ripping paroles, annihilate with persistence to try to say something different.
Jack the Ripper ripping paroles is the exact line the lyric says here. Titanic Jack Rose, maybe? It could be like a hidden homophone here. Jack the Ripper ripping poor Rose, maybe? Maybe it is. Potentially.
Let's say get riddance, Jack the Ripper, ripping paroles, annihilate with persistence. lessons. I try to say something different, but by today I'm just spitting to rhyme while making a living. But mama say that I'm different. She proud of how I do business. I kinda resemble.
She's proud of how you do business. Okay.
While making a living, but mama say that I'm different. She proud of how I do business. I kinda resemble hitmen. They got away from the killing. I'm the head honcho. Money come from my flow. The clip a lead blind go. Get the bread pronto. Yeah, I'm the head honcho.
They call me the boss though. You can call me Marshall. I
Get the bread.
Alright, let's get it, guys.
You don't relate to me, guess you never been angry or sad. Or maybe just have never had to face any adversity, take any.
I think this is the second time I've heard him say something like this. Like, bro, I can promise you, growing up, I didn't really experience much terribleness, right? Like, I guess silver spoon for the most part, guys, right? I don't want to say it like that, but that's basically kind of how it was growing up for me. And I can definitely vibe with your music. It's not so much that. I think you're mainly referring to, like, bro, the yuppies, guys. Those individuals, right? Like the ones who have no ability to just hear anything different from what they've experienced, right? They try to, at all times, identify with something in order to understand something, right? But when it comes to music, I'm pretty sure you need to kind of be open for it. And I'm definitely open for hip-hop just in general, so that's not really a thing for me personally. But I respect this music.
Ass whippings, I basic, or maybe just have never had to face any adversity, take any ass whippings. I basically had to see some shit that'd make you faint like you're faking a jab. Bitch, you wish you had a life like mine. You just fantasize the shit you write. You guys like lying. Everything you ever been through multiplied by 9 ain't even half the shit I went through by the time I was 5. Like what? Saw my uncle get stabbed, took a knife right in the abs, and all he was trying to do was get my tricycle back. Yeah.
Did he say something about this on Leaving Heaven, I think, if I recall, at least, guys? All right, so this is more of a continuation. He's kind of filling in some of the blanks that were left on Leaving Heaven, guys.
You just fantasize the shit you write. You guys like lying. Everything you ever been through multiplied by 9 ain't even half the shit I went through by the time I was 5. Like,
yeah, that's just hip-hop. Everything is over-embellished, right? Definitely, 100%. That's the reality, right? You believe none of what's being said. Right? You try to just be like, listen, okay, so this is the overall running theme of what happened, but obviously we all know that none of that actually happened, right? That's hip-hop in general.
You ever been through multiplied by 9 ain't even half the shit I went through by the time I was 5. Like what? Saw my uncle get stabbed, took a knife right in the abs, and all he was trying to do was get my tricycle back. Yeah, the one that Boogie, Malcolm, and Isaac just jacked after they jumped me and stumped me and hit me twice with a bat. Was 5.5. Second time I survived an attack. 2 twins, they
5.5? Oh my God. 5.5. Imagine having to deal with that 5.5, bro. I got a 5-year-old son. Don't let me find out. Don't let me find out something like this happened to my kid, guys. That's crazy. Right.
My tricycle back, yeah, the one that Boogie, Malcolm, and Isaac just jacked after they jumped me and stumped me and hit me twice with a bat. Was 5.5. Second time I survived an attack. 2 twins, they called themselves the Bulldogs. White kids and fat. I was too frightened to scrap. I didn't fight or hit back, and you wonder why is it?
Bro, you were 5. You're 5. It's fine. You were 5. You don't have to do these things, right? And to be honest, I would hope that would have happened to you, but unfortunately, this is like a pivotal moment in your memory, right? Generally, most people don't remember, everything that happened to them when they were 5. They don't. But in this case, it was such a traumatic event that it obviously stuck with him and made him who exactly he is.
Bulldogs, white kids and fat. I was too frightened to scrap. I didn't fight or hit back, and you wonder why is it that I treat a mic like a caddy. When I pull it, a bullet from out a barrel the size of a Derringer fly.
I'll be honest. I know why you do that, right? You do that because you're an adult now, right? And you're going to have to settle things with words. You're going to have to, because every single thing that you really do to someone, or you would want to do to someone, right, would land you in jail. So you're going to have to now utilize your words as if they were weapons. The fact, right? But all right.
Kids and fat, I was too frightened to scrap. I didn't fight or hit back, and you wonder why is it that I treat a mic like a caddy. When I pull it, a bullet from out a barrel the size of a Derringer flies. That's how I would characterize lyrics.
Derringers are like, yeah.
But a bullet from out a barrel the size of a Derringer flies. That's how I would characterize lyrics. But America, I could see the fear in your eyes. You saw my terrible side, the blonde hair and blue eyes.
Slim Shady.
Now the writing is on the wall like graffiti still. If you're having trouble reading, we'll make it.
Writing is on a wall like graffiti, obviously, because graffiti is writing on a wall. He's also telling you that, listen, something is coming.
From blue eyes. Now the writing is on the wall like graffiti still. If you're having trouble reading, we'll make it simple. He's Ezekiel, easy name to remember.
Ezekiel is Easy Mill's first name.
Graffiti still. If you're having trouble reading, we'll make it simple. He's Ezekiel, easy name to remember. Cause his rap name is the same. It's like 10 minutes on stages for me. Easy Mill, or should I say Measly Mill? Yeah, cause it sure as mine used to feed me. Sleeping pill.
That's a crazy flip, guys. I like that. Obviously, Ezekiel, Easy Mill, every time he steps on stage, he just makes an easy $1 million. It's easy for him, right? Then he flips it to Measly Meal, right? Obviously telling you blatantly, listen, it's easy now, but back then it wasn't. Again, he's reiterating the fact that his childhood was absolutely traumatic to him, right? Then mentions the fact that his mother did something terrible to him. Again, here it is, right? Measly Meal. She fed him measly meals. That's a terrible ass. That's a terrible thing she did to him. At least what he's saying so far.
Easy Mill, or should I say Measly Mill? Yeah, cause it sure as mine used to feed me. Sleeping pills to keep me sleepy still. It was creepy cause of Nietzsche could have easily Casey Anthony'd me. These rappers I'm above.
Casey, based off of everything that he said, generally, I don't think that the Casey Anthony aspect could even come into play, right? Because if everything that she was doing to you specifically was for her own, like, attention, basically, if you weren't there, meaning that if you got Casey Anthony'd, then would she still get the attention? So no. You're not, don't worry, bro. I think you were safe from being Casey Anthony'd.
Still, it was creepy cause of Nietzsche could have easily Casey Anthony'd me. These rappers, I'm above them, but punching down ain't beneath me. Nope.
Another, running theme, let's say, right? Punching down on little people. That's what he did last song. A couple of the other songs. It just never ends here. So obviously he has no issue punching down. Also, at the same time, don't mention his name because you never know. You may end up in some type of diss track. It may not be a whole song, right? But he's going to punch down on you because anyone that he mentions, he's basically punching down on.
Could have easily Casey Anthony'd me. These rappers, I'm above them, but punching down ain't beneath me. Cold as the wind chill factor, but the fact is I don't know when to chill. But every time I come out, they expect me to fucking reinvent.
Wind chill, when to chill.
Cold as the wind chill factor, but the fact is I don't know when to chill. But every time I come out, they expect me to fucking reinvent the wheel. Rappers get praised.
Yeah, yes, Eminem, yes. Every single time you drop, we're going to expect an absolutely fire verse. We're going to expect to have to dig down pretty deep in terms of our memory banks to kind of break down some of the words that you're actually using here. Dig through homophones. And when you don't deliver that, people get a little disappointed.
Cause I don't know when to chill, but every time I come out, they expect me to fucking reinvent the wheel. Rappers get praised for spitting bars with less than a tenth of skill. Imbecile on the ledge like a benzo pill on the windowsill. Now canceled ain't the
imbecile on the ledge like a benzo pill on the windowsill. Then also you mentioned the fact that rappers getting praised for dropping like those trash verses. Yeah, they are. Right, times are different. Like when Eminem first came out, everything was like radio based and music video based, and nowadays it's just social media based. So really, who's praising them? They're fans, generally, right? But some people just happen to have a image that is like excessively infectious and charismatic. So they tend to bring and people will end up flocking to them. So no matter what trash verse they drop, they're gonna love it, right? Now the imbecile on the ledge, he's obviously referring to some type of addict or addiction. Maybe he's also referring to the fans who support these artists that are absolutely trash. They're just addicted, right, to their music, right? Because I mean, who would be the imbecile on the ledge? Someone most likely chasing that benzodiazepine pill that was left on it. Who would do that? An addict. Yes. All right, let's get it.
Bars with less than a tenth of skill. Imbecile on the ledge like a benzo pill on the windowsill. Now canceled ain't the word for me. You need a term that's probably stronger than dirty laundry. This controversy got me in the worst of quandaries. Feel like the earth's axis, the world's turning on me. Like them cops in Akron, Ohio.
I feel like the worst Akron, Ohio. Wait. I feel like the earth is turning on me. As we said here, guys, the world is turning on me. Obviously, the planet Earth spins on its axis and then also revolves around the sun. one entire rotation is 24 hours, obviously. One revolution is 365 days around the sun. Guys, the last thing we really want is for the world not to turn on us. The reality is that, like, think about it, guys. If the Earth stopped spinning right now, all of the water would basically rush to the magnetic poles, north, south. Okay? Every single thing on Earth would basically drown instantly, with like hundreds of feet of water above your head. Okay, guys, keep this also in mind here. Think about you're in a vehicle and you accidentally hit something at 100 miles an hour with no seatbelt on. What happens? Your body is still moving at 100 miles an hour. The reason why I bring this up is because the Earth is spinning at 1,037 miles an hour, or roughly 1,700 kilometers an hour. I think 1,670 or so kilometers an hour. And the interesting thing about that is, okay, super interesting thing. If the Earth stops spinning, we're going to still be moving at 1,000 miles an hour. So think about it. All the buildings, everything that you look outside and you think is perfectly still and stable. No. Everything is moving at 1,037 miles an hour. Okay. Instant obliteration. Okay. Also think about this here. There will be no more day and night cycle neither, if we make it, which we won't. We won't make it. So whatever side was facing the sun, okay, when the Earth stopped spinning, when the Earth stopped turning on us, okay, it's going to be permanently in the sun, and the other half is going to be permanently in the dark. Okay, then over time, obviously, the magnetic poles will start to kind of falter. Yeah, things will just be terrible, guys, because now they're being flooded with all the water that's puddling around it, right? Also, at the same time, the Earth will no longer be like an oval. The only reason why we're really an oval, well, we're really a sphere, but the only reason why we kind of appear to be an oval is because we're spinning so fast, right? Think about spinning something so fast that's somewhat hollow-ish, I'd say. What happens? It stretches, right? And when we stop, we just go back to a sphere. Congratulations. So if the world is not turning on you, okay, that's the point I'm trying to make here. If the world is not turning on you, you're dead. Brutally. And I mean brutally. Nothing will live on this planet. Everything is dead. Everything. Everything that we love and hold dear, fight over for, nonsense, all gone.
Laundries feel like the Earth's axis, the world's turning on me. Like them cops in Akron, Ohio, with Jalen Walker. Ain't caught this much flack in a while, since back as a child.
Oh, Jalen, okay.
In Ohio, with Jalen Walker.
Listen, guys, do not let people investigate themselves. It's silly. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Right? I'm going to investigate myself. I did nothing wrong.
Ain't caught this much flack in a while, since back as a child. And all I did was say like one thing bad, then it spiraled. Saw you cracking a smile, then relapsed in a mile. Ways back in the vial. Guess there ain't no civilizing a savage, and I don't give a fuck if you hate me worse than these track on revival.
Yeah, there's no civilizing a savage. Obviously, what he's saying here is a common idiom, but wording it differently, right? So, so for example, let's say you go outside to your shed in your backyard and you go pick up a backhoe, right? What you're not going to do is turn that backhoe into a wife. Why would you do that? That's dirty. The backhoe is very dirty, nasty, right? It touches all types of nastiness. Why would you want that in your house? Put that back in the shed where it belongs.
Bitch, I'm back like a spinal. Get it cracking like Kairos. It's the coup de grace. I'm cruder than removing claws from a cougar's paws and throwing it back in the wild.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. You don't do that. I mean, I get it. Cougar is absolutely a scary animal. Ferocious, some may say. It's ferocious. But now, if you take its only sense of, like, protection away, and then you say, no, I'm going to go ahead and put you back in the wild, you're basically just getting rid of it. So, yeah, listen, Eminem is not Eminem without Slim Shady. Okay, he isn't, and I think that's kind of what he's pointing out here. Like, you can't take away the thing that scares you the most about me. All right, you can't do that. If you do that, then what am I, Marshall Mathers? You cannot throw me back in the wild, bro, without my protection.
Coup de grace, I'm cruder than removing claws from a cougar's paws and throwing it back in the wild. But you taming me ain't gonna happen, and I'll live on planet denial for the rest of my life. But you'll be a stand till I die, though. Stand till I die.
Right. You're still gonna go listen. Guys, this is Fire, Head Honcho. All right. A lot of bars. A lot of bars, right? A lot to talk about. A lot of conversations, right? I'm sorry for the weird, odd, somewhat sciencey talk, guys. I'm a science nerd. I can't help that, guys. Listen, don't talk about things like this with me. All right. We're gonna have this conversation indefinitely. All right. That was for you. That was for your brain, right? To stop the monotony of not watching or listening to educational content, guys. Okay. But either way, listen. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.